Getting a yearling, it's one of the exciting things about racing. We'll start again. The process itself, it's quite lengthy, quite involved when it comes to the preparation of yearlings. You know, we acquire the yearling, you win the bid. It's quite a traumatic, I wouldn't say traumatic, but very involved for these youngsters in and out of their boxes. So I like them to have a good letdown after the sales. Then they're broken in, and that's a process that can take 5 or 6 weeks, sometimes a little bit shorter. Generally, we give them a little bit of a break to mentally absorb everything they've learned, maybe 4 or 5 weeks spell. Bear in mind, we're talking sales in January. We're around March, April at this stage. A little bit of a refresher course at the farm, then they're ready to come into us. They're here for education. If I have 2 yearlings, I'll send them around with an older horse. I'll put one either side of the older horse, and sometimes we might get the older guy to give the youngsters a little bit of a bump. It's just preparing them for what's going to come later on. We take them up another stage of development, another level of intensity as we start to increase the amount of work which they can absorb, which will bring us on to October and September. At that stage, I can generally identify the 2-year-olds. Bear in mind they become 2 August 1. We feel we'll race pre-Christmas.
There's that 2-year-old handicap.
We're always mindful that we don't want to push them over the top, both mentally and physically.
So they might not want to run?
All horses are different. You know, most horses I will trial twice before I send them to the races. Quite often with juveniles, you can trial a horse once, twice, 3 times, and then send it to the paddock. When they're ready to race, we know.